Hi everyone, hope you all are doing good. I'm just here outdoors making most of this good weather and making my videos here. So hope you all are good, and we're gonna be tapping into what spirit has in store. I've got my tarot cards here, but before I get into the reading, the message that I was getting was something to do with worthiness. Okay, your worthiness. You are now realizing your own worth and value. Okay, if in the past uh you know you settled for less, or I don't know, I keep getting making mistakes, or if you're beating yourself up for making mistakes, I think you're changing your perspective. You're definitely seeing your worth and value, and because you're seeing your worth and value, you're also attracting new people, new situations in your life, because that's the switch in vibration that is happening for you. Okay, the dragon energy was something that was coming up as well, so you may be connecting with, you may feel called, drawn to dragons, or just connecting with your dragon guide. So that was something else that came through. Well, let's tap into the tarot and let's see what the collective messages are. I'm hoping all of you are doing good. Oh, that's a lot of cards that jumped out, but I'm going to take this card. We're starting off with the Nine of Wands. Okay, this is my Wounded Warrior card, but what am I getting with this? What I'm getting is you're still standing tall. Okay, and even when things were thrown at you, like, you're still standing strong, you're still standing tall. You haven't given up on yourself is what I'm getting. And it's like, look, the message I'm getting with this is, look how far you've come. Okay, like, instead of looking at all the wounds that you have experienced in your life, all the heartbreaks, all the heartaches, like, see how far you've come, and the fact that you're still standing. Okay, the fact that you're still standing strong, you're still a spiritual warrior, and you've not given up on yourself, okay, is commendable. That's what I'm getting. Justice. Wow, guys, justice is yours. So what I'm getting is spirit is on your side, and there's something about I kept getting something about an unfair situation, or something where you felt that you didn't get justice, or something was unfair. I don't know what's stuck in my hair here. Yeah, or but the thing is that justice is happening in your favor. Spirit wants you to know that things are going in your favor regardless. Okay, with the Justice card, I also feel like you're transforming. I'm also getting that scales are being balanced. Don't give up. For very few of you, there could be a legal situation, and that legal situation will go in your favor, but that's not for everyone. For some, I'm also getting like a legal situation where you're thinking, should you go for this legal battle or not? The answer is yes. I feel like you have the strength, you have the stamina, and that is the right decision. Because if you don't take that decision, it's something that's gonna, I don't want to say eat you from inside, but it's like it will keep coming at you, that you need to do this. Okay, that's the message I'm getting. Okay, these two cards are like flipped, so I'm gonna take that. Nine of Swords, this is the Page of Pentacles. Okay, people have made you feel less. People have caused you a lot of stress and anxiety. Okay, it's like, I feel like whatever you did in the past, whatever efforts you would put, it's like people would always make you feel small, make you feel unworthy, make you feel like you're just not good enough, and you just got tired. There were so many people in your energy. Look at all these birds, right? There was like so many people interfering in your energy. That's a lot of cards, but I'm seeing the Fool card. Spirit is kind of moving you away from all of this. Like, you're just tired of the fight. That's what I'm getting. You're tired of fighting. Yeah. Three of Swords in the reverse. You're tired of all this heartbreak, heartache, people causing you pain. I mean, you've just, it's like the end of it, okay? This is like, you've gone through so much that now you just can't take it. That's what I'm getting with these cards. It's like you can't take it, and now spirit is actually healing your heart. Spirit is spirit is, it's like spirit is giving you tangible proof where your heart is being healed, okay? So like, for example, it could be a legal situation that goes in your favor, or someone helps you out, or something positive happens. Because I feel like so far things have been just so heartbreaking. Just so heartbreaking. And some of you could be healing your heart. Some of you could be like in hermit mode, or just healing your heart and taking care of yourself. Yeah. Even the Tower, and it fell out in the reverse, guys. It's like, this is just a lot that has happened in the past. Whatever you thought was real, like people that you thought were, let's say, people that you thought were your family, or people that you thought were your ride and die, like there's so many shocking truths that came to you, that it's like, for you, you may almost feel like what's real and what's not, like who can I trust, what is real, what is not real. Like, there's so much that has completely shaken up for you. Like, life is not the same for you, okay? This does feel like a heavy read to me, and I'm sorry if that's what you're resonating with, because again, the Seven of Swords. With this Seven of Swords, I'm picking a very different energy. Yes, people have done you wrong, and people have done, their tricks on you, but I'm also getting with the Seven of Swords, this is your energy. This is your energy. That's what I'm picking with this Seven of Swords, okay? It's like, whatever people have tried to do to you, you were able to, it's like you were able to overcome those things. You were able to get out of those sneaky situations. And I'm seeing the High Priestess at the bottom of the deck. You were able to get out of those tricky situations because you used your intuition. Your intuition has always been your guide, and you have a very strong connection, and this is confirming actually with this card, with the Star as well. You have a very strong connection with the divine, and the divine has protected you. See, you were in situations, in very vulnerable situations, where people have completely mistreated you, and it's almost like you had no one but spirit watching over you. That's all that happened here, okay? And when I look at this card and I flip it over, you see how dark and gloomy this background is, and then this background. It's like you have been in the darkest situations, and it's like you have been in unfair situations, okay? This is how I'm seeing this. It's like you've been in unfair situations, unjust situations, and now it's like this card is now in your favor. So justice is in your favor, and I'm almost getting that things that were done in the dark, things that were done, like, that were hidden from you, it's like now these truths are coming to surface. It's like you are getting your justice. Some of you are getting your justice by a higher intuition, definitely by higher intuition. All these people that cause your Tower moments, okay, the people that cause your Tower moments actually put you in the High Priestess. They activated every time they broke your heart. They cause you pain, they cause you anxiety, they cause you sleepless nights, they cause you so much of panic attacks or whatever. They actually, it's like they activated your, you can even say Kundalini activation or something like that. They literally activated you, because these two cards are very powerful. So you are someone who's very divinely guided. You are someone who's very divinely guided. You are someone who's divinely protected. And the divine gives you the downloads. The divine tells you, and even with the Seven of Swords, it's almost like the divine told you how to get out of these tricky, sneaky situations, okay? So, like, I want to say, like, you outsmarted narcissistic people. Yeah, I want to say you outsmarted narcissistic people who wanted you in this energy, like stuck forever. I'm sorry to channel something like this. It's like they wanted you, but because the divines stepped in and they took you out of this darkness into the light, and they sent you this, okay? They sent you their protection, they sent you their healing, they sent you their guidance, and now you're on a new chapter. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. You're also now connecting with your soul family. You're connecting with people who are going to love you, people who are going to cherish you, okay? Your soul tribe, your soul family, and you are moving forward. You are moving forward. And those people that tried to keep you stuck, it's like even the people, while you were stuck, you were getting downloads and inspiration. You see how she's hanging in there, but she's still connected to the universe. So this is something that even your people who wanted to, even your enemies could not take this away from you, is your spiritual connection. There could have been people who had tried to almost break you down, who had tried to keep you in this Three of Swords, but it's like you are someone, you could be someone with a very strong Ketu in your chart, okay? If you're into Vedic astrology, I don't know why I'm getting that also, because I came across a video the other day that people with a strong Ketu, no matter how much others challenge them, they always come out of it, they always rise out of it, okay? So I don't know, that video kind of flashed in my mind while I'm doing this reading. So yeah, whatever this tower moment was, every time people tried to bring a tower moment in your life to cause you these heartaches, heartbreaks, it activated something in you, like this heartbreak. Because I believe that, you know, when you go through heartbreaks, when you go to heartaches, when you go through betrayals, you realize there's no one with you. You realize the only person with you is God, right? And I'm hearing the sirens in the background, so sometimes the sirens also to me signify Archangel Michael. So for some of you, you are very connected to Archangel Michael. So some of you, yeah, definitely I'm getting that. But it's those moments that would have completely shattered you. And I'm not saying that they didn't shatter you, they probably did. You probably went through a lot of anxiety just by yourself. But when you are by yourself, and when you are alone, and when you feel there's no one else in the world who can understand you, the divine always has your back. I truly believe that the divine always has your back, okay? And I think that is when you were in your most vulnerable, is when you started hearing spirit the most. That's what I'm getting also. So this happens to me, like when people try to break me down and when I feel alone and cornered, is when I hear my spirit guides the loudest, okay? And people, they may think that they have abandoned me, or they've mistreated me, or they've treated me like this, and I may be crying and down and out, and of course I do, I'm human, I do feel, but I always have my connection to spirit, and my connection to spirit grows stronger actually in those moments when I'm alone. When I'm alone. That's why a lot of sages, you'll find that they spend a lot of time in the hermit mode, right? They spend a lot of time in introspection. So this is what I'm getting with the tarot, but I'm gonna pull something from the Blessed Bee. I'm gonna pull some cards from that as well. Let's see. Okay, this one flew out. A blessing on a new venture. Spirit wants you to stay focused and driven, okay? There's something also with your throat chakra being activated now, and for some of you, I don't know why I'm getting activist also. So like you're here to serve a higher purpose, and I'm also getting like your throat chakra has been fully activated. Again, something to do with Archangel Michael. Definitely many of you could be working with Archangel Michael. You are very powerful, okay? We had this as the first card also, right? The spiritual warrior. That's the same energy I'm getting. In the past, there has been a lot of darkness, and this darkness has tried to shut your voice, silence your voice, okay? Because our voices are very powerful, right? And in the past, the darkness has tried to shut your voice as much as possible, to shut you down as much as possible. But now your throat chakra is fully activated. And just like she's shooting her shot, spirit is like, Spirit has activated your throat chakra for a reason. And it's like you are, I'm hearing a rebel with a cause, okay? You are someone who's gonna, I'm picking on the activist energy. I'm picking on someone who works for a higher purpose, okay? And now, like, whatever you're working on, I'm also getting that it's on target, it's on point, okay? Like I said in the beginnings, for some it has to do with like a legal situation or a legal case, and you're being called to kind of fight for whatever this justice is, right? So that's something that's coming through. Yeah, keep your eyes on the prize is what I'm getting. And guys, I was telling you about the dragon right in the beginning, and we have this card, a blessing on your health. So Spirit wants you to know that you are healing. Definitely your dragon guides are protecting you. I'm getting with this card that ravens could be significant, because you guys probably can hear the cawing right in the background. But what I'm getting is like you have, just like the dragon is powerful and a symbol of strength, you've always had that strength, but you're also a very compassionate, you're also a very empathic person, and people have taken advantage of your kindness, okay? So now it's like you have this duality. Yes, you're kind and compassionate, but you're also this fiery dragon. And she's holding like a chalice, okay? So this is like the divine handling you this chalice of new opportunity. And for some, if you're manifesting, if you're, sometimes stress, anxiety, trauma can manifest as health issues, okay? Like, especially if you're struggling with health issues, it can manifest as, like I always say, sometimes women come with thyroid issues or something like that, and I say it's because of the blocked chakra, throat chakra, right? So in the same way, like, our physical ailments are energetic blockages that need to be worked on. So going back to the card, because I'm getting a lot of things, one message I'm getting is spending time outdoors and connecting with nature, okay? Connecting with the earth, connecting with the sun's energy, connecting with the trees, connecting with the plants, connecting with the grass, right? Connecting with Mother Earth. You're also someone that it's like the Mother Earth loves you a lot, okay? And use this earth's energy to heal whichever chakra feels blocked. Use the earth's energy, you connect with Mother Earth to heal your chakric body, okay? This what I'm drawn to is actually she's wearing a vest which has like peacock feathers, and the peacock feathers remind me of Krishna. So some of you may connect with Lord Krishna, because whenever I see the peacock or the peacock feathers, it reminds me of Lord Krishna, right? I'm just getting with the Krishna energy, the consciousness of love. Like, you are love. You are love. And no matter how much people have given you pain, you've always transmuted that pain. You are not a hateful person. You're not a vengeful person. You're not someone, when someone does hateful things, you go after them or start plotting or hating. You're not that person. You're still love. You're still an embodiment of love. You're still Krishna consciousness. You're still Christ consciousness. And that is so beautiful. That is who you are. That's literally the message I'm getting, okay? Yeah, and this card is pulling my attention. A blessing to lift sadness. I'm just going to cover her here like this. And there's a moth here. All your sadness, all the pain, all the trauma that was cast on you like a shadow. You see how she's so beautiful, but she's like covered up, right? She's covered up. This was your trauma. This was the sadness. This was the pain that kept you covered, but you are now transforming like the moth, okay? And it's like Spirit is like lifting the sadness away from you. You are going through some kind of metamorphosis. The moth could be you could be seeing moths, or you could be seeing butterflies. Doesn't have to be like you're seeing moth outside. Maybe you're scrolling through Facebook or Instagram and you come across a picture of a moth or a butterfly, because the universe will use different things to speak to you. So yeah, messages coming through guides, messages coming through birds, messages coming through insects, things like that, right? But I really feel that the sad old story where people have wanted you to stay stuck in that sad old story, that heartbreak, that pain that they have caused you, it's almost like a trap they created for you, almost like this cloak, right? And now, just like the cloak, you're taking that cloak off, and it's like she's naked on the inside. So this is like you're taking off that cloak and you're being vulnerable and you're being authentic and you're showing your real self to the world. You're showing the whole world that this is me, this is who I am, and who you are is this beautiful radiant maiden or crone or whoever you are. This is this beautiful person you are, and yes, you are the dragon and you are the maiden, right? That's the energy that I'm getting. Let's see what else Spirit has to give. Interesting messages. Okay, this one fell out. A blessing for unity where once there was division. Beautiful. And what I'm drawn to here is, the new moon, and also this, her third eye, and then there is this little hair at the side, right? So, a blessing for unity where once there was division, okay? And I really feel the division was within yourself. It's like your fragmented self. And when you go through trauma or when you go through pain, it's like parts of you get fragmented. And now it's like you're calling all parts of yourself back, okay? Again, something to do with the psychic abilities. Again, this purple color, I'm seeing an amethyst. I'm seeing an amethyst crystal in my mind's eye. So some of you may be drawn to amethyst crystals, or you may want to keep one amethyst crystal under your pillow, or just hold it while you're meditating or something like that, okay? A blessing to shield and safeguard you. I don't know, this one looks like the Morgan, but what I'm getting, again, the ravens, okay? The ravens, crows could be significant. What I'm getting with this is now you are this badass energy, okay? You are this badass. You see her, how she's holding the sword and all these ravens around her. It's like this is your energy, and look at all the blues in there. I love it. I love this color. Beautiful. Again, this transformation, you have transformed. You're speaking your truth. You're no longer afraid of speaking your truth. You're no longer, hidden and shy and in that corner, suffering in silence, where people left you. You're no longer that person. You're holding that sword and saying, yeah, this is who I am. And yes, there could still be people pecking at you. There could still be people trying to get, I feel like people are trying to get into your energy. People are trying to poke into your energy. Who are you? What are you? Let me annoy you. Let me bug you. Let me make you cry that one last time. Let me guilt trip you that one last time. Let me make you feel small that one last time. And you're like, no, this is who I am now. This is who I am. You've transformed. You've changed. You have changed. You're no longer accepting less than. And I'm also drawn to this card. It says a blessing to find the truth. And there is a white raven here, right? Number 25 could be significant. Number 7 could be significant. You could be seeing 777. What I'm getting with this card, a blessing to find the truth. You're actually now living in your truth. You are the embodiment of the truth, okay? You are embodying the truth of who you are. It's like you have accepted your light and shadows, and you could be doing shadow work. You could be healing your shadows. But it's like you are no longer, it's, how should I explain this? It's like once you know your truth, once you live in your truth, nobody can really poke at you. Nobody can really make you feel any kind of way. It's only when you are not in peace with yourself. It's only when you are, it's like when you don't know yourself, others can poke at you, others can make you feel a certain way. But when you know yourself, when you know the truth of who you are, when you are an embodiment of your truth, people can't really make you feel any kind of way. I hope that makes sense. Okay, lastly, I'm going to be drawing a card from this deck, and then we're going to close the reading. Okay, a lot of cards want to come. But Spirit, I'll really appreciate if I get one card. So let's see. Okay. Honor your inner child. Such a beautiful card. Honor your inner child. Focus on your inner child's needs. Is your inner child afraid or in need of more playtime? Cherish this precious being within you. This is so beautiful. So all of us, we have a little inner child in us, right? No matter how old we become, we all have this inner child that's living, this 4-year-old, this 5-year-old, right? And this is about being in touch with your inner child. This is about checking in with yourself. How am I feeling today? What is that my inner child needs? And you know, when I'm saying that to my inner child, you know what I'm seeing? I'm seeing a box of crayons. So maybe my inner child wants to draw. Maybe my inner child wants to color. And you can do that check-in with yourself, putting your hands on your heart and just checking with yourself. What does my inner child want to do today? Maybe your inner child wants to go for a walk. Maybe your inner child wants a treat. Maybe your inner child, I don't know, wants a little soft toy. I don't know what it is, right? But being in touch with your inner child. Let me see what I'm getting. What else am I getting with this? What I'm getting with this is your inner child always wanted peace. Especially if you grew up in a very chaotic home, or you grew up in a home where there were adults that were fighting and arguing all the time and things like that. Look at her. Just look at her. All your inner child ever wanted was peace. All your inner child ever wanted was love and acceptance, and not noise and not meanness, is what I'm hearing. Meanness. You're tired of the meanness of others, okay? And your inner child wants to enjoy the simple things. You see how she's smelling the flower. Just get a nice bouquet for yourself. If you're drawn to flowers, get a bouquet for yourself, or get, you know, it doesn't have to be something very expensive like a perfume or anything. It can be just the simple things that you feel most drawn to. And telling your inner child how much you love her, how much you love him or her, right? So that's very important. I'm also hearing your inner child wants to thank you for all the work that you've done. So your inner child is also very proud of you, okay? So I'm gonna close this reading here. Thank you so much. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Thank you so much. Have a good one, guys. Bye-bye.